So I'm going to start turning these.
Step here.
You do that, and I'm going to stir this.
Hi, my name is Bhavani Jaroff, and I'm the founder of iEat Green. iEat Green is a company dedicated to teaching people how to eat better and healthier, both for their body, for their mind, and for the planet. And today we're here to talk about foods that fool. In this country, since the 1970s, our foods have been manipulated in so many ways, between genetically modified foods, to irradiated foods, to gassed foods, to synthetic fertilized foods. I mean, so many different ways our foods have been manipulated that they're not the same as they used to be. When you go to buy produce, the one thing that you have as protection is if you buy organic. And there's a wonderful organization called the Environmental Working Group that puts out a list called the Dirty Dozen. And on that list, it lists the 12 items that are most important to buy organic. One of those happens to be peppers. Red peppers, yellow peppers, all the peppers are so heavily sprayed that it's really important to try to buy organic. However, asparagus are one of those vegetables that are on the Clean 15 list. Because asparagus grow every year in the same spot and come back year after year, they're not as prone to needing so many pesticides. And so asparagus is on the Clean 15 list. So if you can't get organic asparagus, that's okay, but spend that extra money and go for the organic red peppers. Even though I am into good, healthy food, and whenever possible, I really recommend people buying fresh, organic foods, I am a realist, and I know a lot of times we have to do things that save time. So canned beans is one of those places, and other canned vegetables. Like I use canned tomatoes a lot. But you want to try to buy from a company that does not use PCB to line the cans. That's a plastic lining inside of the can which leaches into whatever they put into the can. So there's certain companies out there that do not use PCBs. Find out what they are and buy those products. Also, when you're buying canned beans, some companies use kombu, which is a seaweed, when cooking the beans, which is great for digestion and makes the beans less gassy. And everybody around you will appreciate you buying beans with kombu in it. Another place you want to look when you're thinking about foods that fool is in the cereal aisle. Cereals are a great food for your children to start their day, but you really want to make sure that it's a whole grain cereal. Look at the fiber, look at the sugar. There should be high fiber, low sugar, and it should say whole grains. And if you really want to step it up and you really want to give your children the best, even go for organic. When it comes to pasta, in the pasta aisle, there's so many different pastas. Try to buy organic if possible, but brown rice pasta is also wonderful. It is a whole grain, it's organic, and it is delicious. Most kids can't tell the difference between brown rice pasta and regular semolina pasta, where many of them can tell the difference if you give them whole wheat pasta. Another thing you want to look out for is the oil. You want to make sure that your oil is GMO free, which means genetically modified. And very often people think genetically modified means that it is processed in a way that makes it better. But what genetically modified really means is that it's spliced with the DNA from pesticides, and so it's not better. So you want to make sure that your oil is either GMO free or organic. When you're at the market shopping for your family, do your research. Look up the ingredients of the products that you want to buy and make sure that they are genetically modified free. Make sure that they're free of hormones and pesticides to the best of your ability. Antibiotics you want to be free of. Don't be fooled by the labels. High fiber, no trans fat, those are the things that they use to market, and then they put other stuff in it. Go for fruits and vegetables, whole grains, and shop around the perimeter. Stay away from the inner aisles and you'll be really doing the right thing.
For more information about iEat Green, visit ieatgreen.com. From Old Westbury, this is Michael Corellis.
So, you know, besides just visual, I mean, it definitely looks a lot prettier.